The dumbbell stiff-legged Romanian deadlift trains the hamstrings, more specifically in their lengthened position. It's very similar to a regular RDL, which trains the glutes. However, the stiff-legged RDL requires straighter legs, which places a greater stretch on the hamstrings which cross the knee. To set up, grab a pair of dumbbells. To get them into the start position, you could lift them one at a time, placing them on a bench, or you can squat them up from the ground. Once in the start position, take a hip-width stance with your feet straight. Pull your shoulders down toward your hips by pushing your arms long and squeezing your armpits. Next, tuck your chin and stack your ribs over your pelvis by crunching slightly. For the action, starting with the eccentric, break at the hips, keeping your knees fairly straight. Aim to find a stretch in the back of the knee. This is the bottom position, which is typically just below your knees. Aiming to go too low may force you to bend your knees and shift the focus away from the hamstrings and onto the glutes. Upon review, I'm probably going a bit too low for my liking here, and it's forcing me to bend my knees excessively. You'll notice that with a stiff-legged RDL, you'll feel a stretch closer to the knee as opposed to the hips. On the concentric, extend your hips, focusing on squeezing your hamstrings to initiate the movement, and driving your feet through the floor. For proper alignment, keep your knees fairly straight, aiming to find a stretch at the back of the knee as opposed to the hips. This is your indication that you're performing them correctly. Keep the dumbbells within your footprint by engaging your lats and squeezing your armpits. Don't allow them to drift away from your feet. And lastly, maintain a neutral spine and core engagement by stacking your ribs over your pelvis throughout.